Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we've got another half pound of world coins to go through. The past two hunts have been bonkers, just unbelievable coin after coin, and we'll see if that trend continues today, looking for older stuff, rare coins, silver, rare. There's some coins that aren't even silver, but they end up being worth a fair amount, so we'll pour these out and see what we've got in store today. And like normal, we'll just start from the left and kind of move across, but we're going to start out with a 1953 10 lire from the Vatican City. And I think some of the older, or not older, the newer, like 1956, 57 can be pretty low mintage. This is also, though, probably like 20 or 30,000 of them made, so it's still a cool coin, as is this one. A Filipino 1 centavo coin, but it was made in the United States of America because I think we were like protectorate or some sort of involvement there, and it's from the San Francisco Mint, 1944, the date, but shortly after that we would relinquish any power that we had in the region. After that we have I think it's 5 centimos, 5 centimos coin from Spain. I think most of these are dated 1870 or in that area, but this one is worn away to the point where we can't see it, though it still is an 1800s coin, which is pretty awesome. After that, we've got this one, Arabic Nation, 10 of something. I don't recognize that building, so I don't exactly know what we're looking at, but I think it should be from maybe 1948, something in that range. This one is old, though. I think I've seen a similar coin, 20 centesimi from Italia, 1894, and it actually has some similarity to the Austro-Hungarian coin of the time, but this is definitely a little bit distinct, and that's going to be our second 1800s of the day, only 5 coins in. Sorry for the interruption, but this Nicaragua coin, 10 centavos de Cordoba, interesting one. Another country you don't hear about super often. This one's an older feeling Haitian coin, I think 50 cents, 1908. It's a large coin though. Most of the past Haitian coins that I've found have been a lot smaller, so just kind of interesting to see that, well over 100 years old. We've also have this one. This is from Colombia, 1967, 20 centavos. Neat, interesting, but I don't think that that's silver or anything super spectacular. And this is a neat denomination, 3 stotinki, 1951 from Bulgaria. I think that it's, at that point, maybe it was a socialist republic. I'm not exactly sure about the government, but I always like to think of the history behind the coins. This is a Nigerian one, 1959, 1 shilling. And it's got Elizabeth II, so back when she was involved, they had a lot of colonies under their belt. We also have this George VI, the Emperor, and nice, it's a quarter rupee from India, 1945 is going to be the date. We'll, I guess, just keep going, nothing too crazy, but I think that's like 50% silver, the last one. Another 10 coin from some sort of Arabic. I think this one's Egyptian. That kind of stands out as the Egyptian seal to me. And then a peseta coin, 19, I think it says 50, or maybe it's 68. I think it's 68. Yeah, because the front says 66, but you can always see in that star there. That's how you check the date on the Spanish coinage. Then we have this Moroccan one, 50 centimes. It's a nice older feeling coin, but I feel like we've gotten a really good variety of countries. Even this Indian coin, 5 paisa from 1961, neat shape, but it's kind of a different India than the British India one that we had from before. Just all sorts of different stuff appearing today. 20 centavos, 20 centavos from Colombia, 1966, a South American country. And then over here, we have an Irish one, 1942, a little older than I expected. I'm not actually sure what Ireland's involvement in the World War was like. This looks like a 6 pence. D stands for denarius, I think. I have no idea how Ireland played into it, if they even sent troops, what their picture was like. This is a Jamaican dollar here, 1995, small coin. It's another 7-sided one. Normally it's reserved for the 7-sided 10 peso coin from Mexico, but Sir Alexander Bustamante, I don't know, he's a national hero, but I don't know what his heroism relates to, because I haven't heard of him before. 1982, the Monetary Union of West Africa, so West African states probably, and that's exactly what it is. 100 francs. I think that it's just like a basket of countries that want to have a little bit more reliability in their currency, and they kind of combine together in West Africa. 5 francs, 1950. This one's a light aluminum coin. They would shortly after transition to non-aluminum stuff, but I think they were just trying to, cut costs post-World War II. And then this one seems like it's Chinese. I think that's what my best guess would be, but some of this stuff can be kind of rare. I think this condition kind of precludes it from being anything overly valuable. But after that, we have 1 Centavo Colombia, 1961. That was not a design that I recognized, so we already had a coin from that country, but that's not a bad thing, I guess. 20 centimes here, 1968 from France. I don't love the design on the front there. I think some of the older looking stuff is a little bit better. This is also one of my least favorite. 1977 Belgium, 1 franc, and can't wait to see if there isn't anything. I feel like there's some cool stuff still, though, in this hunt. 10 cents from Jamaica, also has some signs of corrosion, and a 1963 100 lire from Italy. But I wanted to see what this one was, and I'm not sure. Torre Latino Americana. What does that even mean? Mirador, Mexico, DF. So this feels like a token. I don't know if it's like a city transit token or something, or yeah, I have no idea. Torre. That means door, I think. Tor. If you know what this is, please let me know. I'll probably have to look it up after our episode is done, though, anyways. This one, I think it's Chinese. Don't know too much about it, though. That's kind of a cool effect. As the light shines differently, it really moves across the screen in an interesting way. So props to them for making kind of a weird innovation on a coin. 1969, 2.5 golden from the Netherlands. Here's the 7-sided peso that I was talking about, 1961, now joined by that Jamaican coin. This one is a Hong Kong 1951 10-cent coin. After that, we've got a Olaf, I think that's right, 1 krone from Norway, 1958. And Norway always has some interesting animal depictions on their currency, at least as far as I remember. This one's a 1957 10 francs. The classic scam was to use these when they were worth 10 centimes because they revalued the currency. And they would try to shark tourists as they came in, and instead of giving them the right value, apparently somebody commented that. 1 peso here, 1957 from Argentina. It's gonna be our next find. Whoa, that looks kind of cool. That looks like German silver. 1967 Portuguese 5 Escudo coin here, and they always have the crest, which I think looks nice. Then we have a 1 franc from. This looks like more Moroccan currency, Empire Chérifien. But I don't know what this stuff is valued at. I don't think it's anything super wild, but here's a Polish Commemorative, 1964. Cool to have that 600-year Kazimierz Zwalki. If you know if he's like a super significant figure or if they were kind of hunting for something to make a commemorative out of, let me know. This is a 10 zloty coin. And they still accept zloty. I think I'm going to start with this one and then go to the older German, 1956 20 centavos from Colombia. And this is just a standout because look at that toning. Super pretty. I wish that the rim was intact. I don't know if this would be gradable. I feel like sometimes there's some really nice condition coins, but 1 mark from 1915. Yeah, the front is not quite as pretty. 1 mark, 1915. Nice. I assume this is pretty high percentage silver, but if you think about it, also in the middle of World War I, so it's got that added historical value to it. Here's a 1965 100 lire and 500 lire from 1988 from Italy, so we've got all the lire, I guess. And then we have this old French coin, 1920, 5 centimes. So that was during the Chamber of Commerce. Normally we see their kind of oddly dissimilar coins from that time. Another Moroccan, by the way, 1371. This is probably later because it's probably inflated quite a bit by then. And this one has had me stumped. Deutschland 10 Pfennig, 1948. I wonder if this is East German because it does not look like a West German coin. Interesting. That would be my best guess. We also have a 25 ore from Sweden in 1971. I don't know who CA or GA. I don't know what monarch that is. And then a cool 5 centavos de Cordoba from Nicaragua, 1972. I have an old Nicaraguan dollar that's kind of super cool. And then I also have this Jamaican one, 1969, 5 cents. Sweet, with the, looks like a gator on there. Awesome. Close it all out, we have this 50 franc coin from Belgium. Actually, I wonder if that isn't silver and it's just been polished up. I feel like it could be. I'm not super sure. It doesn't look great. Like, it doesn't look like a gorgeous coin by any means, but I could definitely see it actually having that silver value. So, I'm not, yeah, I really don't know. If it is, that would be really cool because we haven't gotten tons of silver, but I'm pretty happy with the results of this hunt. I think we didn't have any standout like 1700 silver. I feel like maybe the last few bags that I hunted kind of got my expectations up, but I really like this one mark from 1915. It's got pretty toning on it, and yeah, really happy with the results of this hunt. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and get in touch with me on my website, treasuretown.yt.com, Facebook, Treasuretown, Instagram, @TreasuretownYT, or Twitter, @Treasuretown_YT, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my future vids.